You know, sometimes the hits just keep on coming. I'm shooting from the iPhone again today. This is the idler arm on the Dodge, and it's gone bad. I'm not going to get up here and wiggle the wheel because I'm getting ready to take it off. But I'm going to see if I can't change this real quick. And hopefully this will be the end of the stretch of fix and repair we've been having to do all week. Well, since the Saturday before last, actually. And we can get back to a normal average week of working on things that actually pay. So here we go. Now this is another one of those skills that if you learn to do it, it'll save you some time and money. It's not that hard. You just have to be careful. I don't even have the truck jacked up. It's sitting on the ground. Now I do have the tire on this side run up on top of a couple of 2x8s just to get a little more distance on it. An emergency brake is on, and the back wheel's chalked front and rear. Well, front on one side, rear on the other. And right this minute I got to get this cotter key out of here. Now some guys will just throw a wrench up here and break these off, but I've always found it easier to just go on and get them out. And I got this old pair of needle noses with one prong is shorter than the other. This side is shorter than this side. Okay, there goes one side of it. And I'm gonna dare say that much like everything else on this truck for the most part, this is the original idler. Here, we got that one out. And I got to be sure to pick that up because we do drive through right here where I'm working. There. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to do, and I should have done this to start with, I should have popped this open and did a little comparison before I started taking it apart. Yeah, that's the right one. You got this big nut right here on your center link, and then up here you got two little nuts. Now I'm gonna rock you around here. You got two little nuts right there. These two right here, they need to come off. Once we get them out of the way, we're golden. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and break this. I want to go ahead and break this one loose so I can use the splitter to get up here. I may be able to just tap and this fall down, but we'll see if we get lucky. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead and see if we can get her loose. Hey, pop right loose. Let's give it a little tap. See if it'll pop out. And it don't look like it's going to. What we got to do is take it easy on the tie rod ends because we're not going to replace these. They're still good. Looks like I'm going for the fork again. And I do have my eye protection on, in case anybody's wondering out there. And there we go. We're out. Okay. unscrew this one. And I'll put the nuts back on the same bolt they were on. And there, idler arms off. Okay, so after doing a little parts comparison, they'll work. And I've already put the Zerk fitting in both sides. When I get on a truck, I'll give it a shot of grease. I probably would have greased this one first. I kind of don't like these boots. These factory boots were sealed. These aren't. So this is not a Moog part. This is a house brand generic part I found locally because nobody had the Moog on the shelf. And nobody's sponsoring this video, but we're going to see how this does. But I got to tell you, I'm not digging that, but we'll see how it goes. So the way I usually do this is I go ahead and stick it in the tie rod side first. And that gives me a way to move everything. And I'll go ahead and give the little nut a turn or two or three just to get it on there. And then I go ahead and bring it back up. Now it's always real easy to get these off for the most part, but getting them back on can be tricky. And it's one of those deals where if it's not lined up just perfect, it won't go. Like most things on suspension, if you don't get it just right, it's not going to go. You can't force it. This one's doing its best to go. If you notice, this here's my salvage hammer. For my friends that always laugh because I keep string in my toolbox, here we go. String, small rope, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to tie me a little slip knot right here to hold it with just a little bit of play in it. And I'm going to run back up there, and I need to turn that steering wheel to the left a little bit more. Now we just go ahead and take the string back loose. There it is. Back. Here we go. All ready to go.